the litmus test about whether I'm mentally stable. Am I mentally stable enough to handle Overwatch right now? Bro, I was realizing that recently. I was like, whenever I have like a stressful like work project or something, the last thing I need to do is play Overwatch. So if I can play Overwatch, it means I'm doing great. If I can't play Overwatch, not so great. So that's just amusing. So, well,
yeah.
how's been the hit scan grind?
The hit scan grind is back. It's back. I was doing nothing, no grind for so long, and now it's back. And it's a struggle. It's a struggle.
Okay. Fair enough. Have you considered playing support? Sorry. Said the magic words. Okay, so what got you interested in coaching this time around?
I'm really bad.
You're still higher ranked than me on DPS.
I'm I like barely keep masters.
Yeah, I'm OTPing Sombra at the moment, and my ego is taking a massive hit as we speak. I'm really not good at Sombra.
I hate Sombra.
Trust me, Sombra mains hate themselves as well.
I have to play it all the time.
Yeah.
They run ball. I have to go Sombra. They have Sombra. I have to go Sombra. It's just Sombra.
I actually don't even think she's good. I'm not gonna lie. Every person I know that's played the character has like dropped at least 2 or 3 ranks. Not like full ranks, but like, Fitzy's was stuck in Masters last I checked. Questron was like GM1, and then now he's like GM5, or was last I checked. I think everyone's just like plummeting. So it's like one of those characters that feels like, oh man, they just one-shot me. But then you like forget that like how quiet they were the rest of the round. So, well, I hope that your other characters are going well. So you wanted to just, I assume, just get good at hit scan, find out what I'm doing wrong, figure it out. Okay.
I've been playing Ashe.
Okay. Nice. 6 hours of Overwatch a day. Are you sure you're doing better?
Listen.
Listening.
I may have stretched the better a little bit.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You see, I work with preschoolers now.
Right. Is that just your ranked experience, or are you? Okay.
No. That's my job. That's my job.
I'm joking.
Same thing.
Okay, pretty much.
I just love it so much.
Sure. But the preschoolers cry less. No. Okay. They cry a lot then. Okay, fair enough. So 6 hours a day. Now, is that all ranked, I assume? I see you're on your stream grind.
Yeah. I only play ranked.
Okay, makes sense. What do you feel is holding you back from improving? I'm taking angles, making aggressive plays. My aim was mega good back in 2019. I'm still kind of
don't read it out loud. You're going to make me cringe.
Aim was mega good. Not just good, but mega good.
It was mega good, and now it's not.
Good. Okay, so in 2019, I'm still kind of getting back to that. So I feed a lot. Okay, 8 hours of sleep per night on average. Nice. I mean, your form is pretty much straight to the point. I guess here's the thing. Do you have any specific questions? Anything that you want to go over? Training schedule, mentality, favorite brand of water? Like, I don't really care before we just look at gameplay.
I need to get back into aim training. What's good now?
Same thing as always good. Try hard if you get it. Vaxa. You familiar with Vaxa?
Uh-huh. No, I'm not. What is that?
Oh my gosh, you are so washed. Okay, let's show you. Please don't look at my career profile. Don't look at my. It's embarrassing.
I'm looking.
No. It's too late. I was too fast. Vaxa. Something. 44% win rate on Sombra.
Listen. She's new, right?
Yeah, I have like negative virus accuracy. Okay, VAXTA.
Oh, okay.
You seen this one before?
I've never tried it, but I've seen it.
So you're gonna do this, and you're gonna hit their heads, right? That's the goal. So
I see.
Right, and you can set movement speed, and you have infinite ammo, and the movement is actually pretty good for bots. So if I set the hard, check this out.
Whoa.
Yeah.
They are.
There's a little bit of jumping. There's a little bit of strafe, and check out this echo movement.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So it's pretty good right now, actually. So I highly recommend this if you're practicing hit scan aim. If you're practicing tracer, deathmatch, tryhard. I mean, tryhard FFA is still the way to go. The only thing that might have changed since you last aim trained is that tryhard lobbies for whatever reason, are like essentially all EU servers. Oh, this is not even EU server. That looks like Australia. I think that's Australian. But most of them are like going to be like 130 ping, which is like fine, you know. Actually, this is not too bad. This is like 130 ms. Yeah, this isn't bad. Yeah, 130 ms is fine. But yeah, this is about all you're gonna find. The NA tryhard lobbies for the most part have kind of died off. I don't really know why. Just keep that in mind. But it's still really, really valuable.
Okay.
Recommend that for aim training. Just don't let your brain leak out of your ears for do it too long. You know, as usual, the competitive mode is still a good aim training in of itself. But yeah, okay. Any other questions?
No. No
Okay.
brain left.
No brain left. Let's take a look at some gameplay here. Got a code for me. Oh, you do have a code for me.
Yeah. Honestly, I don't remember too much of that game. I know that I lost, and I felt like we shouldn't have lost.
Okay.
I think.
Ready for battle. Better get paid.
You're not very good, aren't you? So my instincts just for a second there kicked in. I'm like, wait a second. Yeah, I think I know.
That's not
who
even
you
me.
Are. Wait, is that you? Wait, are you?
That's not me. I'm Tequila.
Oh,
I should have mentioned
that was the level of humor that I expected from you. That was the level of humor that I expected.
Oh,
the bar was set really, really, really. I mean, I should have known. You said you played Ashe.
It's just an alcoholic.
Right. That's even worse, to be honest. But you know, at least you have the funny spelling, right? With all the funny,
the funny little letters. Isn't it so cute?
Right? It's phenomenal. Okay, let's take a look at Smash here. So, anything you've been working on recently, or has it just been brain off, play the game? Need to find out what you're doing wrong.
I need to find out what I'm doing wrong. Kind of.
Okay. Nice.
Or I kind of know, I guess.
Yo, I didn't know this was a thing. Look at those eyes.
It's a new one.
Fierce. Okay. Sorry. Go ahead.
I kind of know what I'm doing wrong. You know, like I feel like I need to like diff their DPS more and like hit my shots on them.
Sure. How much Ashe are you playing percentage wise of like your career profile?
Probably a lot. 40%,
50%?
Probably like 60.
Good. Okay. Let's take a look then. All right. A little unfortunate that you only hit Orisa, but you know, it's fine.
I know. I'm missing.
All right.
Not far. I should have been dead.
I think you're going for the combo maybe a little too much, you know? So like you're unscoped and scoped is like resembling like a rat on steroids. Like just like right here, for example, like if as long as you see this rocket isn't going for you, there's no reason for you to unscope to finish off there. Just hit the next scope shot because it's going to be easier to land that. Because you're going to have to, every time you unscope and scope and unscope and scope, if you're moving your crosshair between those motions, your scope sensitivity is going to throw off your arm movement just a tad bit. So like, look at this really quick here. I get why you're not scoping in. She's dropping rockets your direction. I get it. But as soon as you go here, okay, we're good. If you unscope for this next shot, you're going to have to mentally adjust for how much you're going to have to move your crosshair now that you're unscoped versus when you were scoped. You see what I'm saying? So you're forcing yourself to kind of like adjust unnecessarily when if she's moving in a predictable line, just stay scoped, right? Use your ammo efficiently. Okay. Nice dynamite. Obviously need to like reload this. Good. You see that? It's like the twitchiness, you know? It's like once you've reloaded a few here, obviously you don't want to stay scoped in for too long, but as soon as you can read that I'm safe here, like I'm safe, then scope, unscope, scope, and stay scoped, right? You're not doing a tracer point blank, you know?
Yeah, okay. Sarissa.
Characters. Oh my gosh, there's no way.
I was so scared.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was beyond stressful.
Trust me, it was.
I mean, even here, I think like, you know, what are the odds? I mean, even if you were to hit like, let's say 2 or 3 consecutive headshots here from unscope, it's not going to kill her, right? So to be honest with you, as soon as you see rockets go in this direction, take 2 shots at her head right from here. Not likely you'll 2-tap her, but a lot more likely than what you're doing right now, right?
Okay.
I think you have this habit here where you're trying to go for these combos, but you're going for these combos in really inappropriate times.
I do it all the time.
Right? So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So you got to do it selectively. Like if you're dueling a Genji or dueling a Trace or something where like your movement is crucial, right? Or the TDK is crucial. It matters. But here, no. You're dealing with fall off. The Pharah's not even shooting at you. Ah! Like here. Unscope, scope. If you stay scope for this, you will flick. But instead you unscope and then you overcorrect because you're forcing yourself to adjust, right? That's a kill left on the table right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Nice. Nice dynamite. Like even here, right? So I'm going to point out, I promise, only a few more times. Then it's going to get repetitive.
Okay.
Right here. She's not looking at you. Scope. Right? Obviously, it's like not necessarily the highest DPS, but you're more likely to hit your shots. You're more likely to hit your headshots, and you're going to spend less time reloading. Right there, right? That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Feels a little close, but I get it. And it works quite well. So, hindsight coaching, perfect play. Shirley.
No
Shirley. Shirley. Oh my days. Nice. You did it there. You missed your first shot, but you stayed scope because she wasn't looking at you, right? So you finished the kill. I mean, look at this, right? This is what we want to see. Scope, right? You didn't panic and unscope. So that was good. All right, let's see what we got here. Where should you be positioning here?
Not there.
Yeah,
probably
very
like,
observant.
Like by the fire truck thing.
Yeah, like toe edge a point, right? Ready to coach gun out, either coach gun up.
I didn't think they were going to touch. I don't even know where the mercy came from.
It always happens. It's that I don't think they're going to. Yeah, where did she come from?
I had no clue.
Oh, she just bounced. She did the mercy thing.
I never even saw her.
Nice.
Look at this weird window.
It is a weird window.
It worked.
Yeah, it did. I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to say it anymore. Unless I see a unique representation of it, which I might. You know, maybe you'll represent it in a really new and fun way. But I will resist the urge. Nice.
I was being a terror on this ledge.
Uh-huh.
With no mercy pocket. I couldn't believe it.
Oh! Nice job. You perfectly placed it. That was really well done. I love the inner voices that come out when you miss a dynamite. You know what I'm talking about? Where you're like, you miss a dynamite and you're like, oh, I missed a dynamite. I better reload or, no, shoot it. But it's not going to do, no, just shoot it. But why? It's not going to do anything. Just shoot it. The voice is one again.
I want to go back up there.
Yeah. Fair enough. Now, let's talk about this here because this is a pretty interesting situation here because you're abusing unscope a lot here. Why? Why are you scared to scope here?
Because I think I'm going to get like javelined or like two-tapped by that Kiriko.
Right. This is where your frantic behavior like actually makes sense, right? With what we've seen earlier. So then, but obviously if that's all you're doing is Ashe, then your character sucks, respectfully, right? You need to find times for you to be able to set your feet or places. Catch my drift? So what do you think?
About
obviously
where I should be?
Yeah, because obviously you're down Bob here, you're down your Cass. This fight probably isn't won. But I guess just think in general, like when you get the opportunity to, maybe when this fight breaks out, is there any rotation? Are there any positions available to you where you can set your feet a little more?
Like once it breaks out, like big fight, big.
Sure, whatever. Maybe even just poke phase, right? Think outside the box. Like you don't necessarily need to have an answer here. Just give me some ideas to try.
So instead of being like where I am now, I could be like on the other end of it.
So
for a bigger, more aggressive.
Like
yeah,
here?
Yeah.
A little bit more distance, right? Okay, where else?
I could go, if I had Bob, it would be funny and silly to go up the stairs on the right and bob them.
Sure.
And just like, yeah.
Heck, you could even hold the angle here, right? And pepper the tank. If you had time and you had guaranteed mercy pocket, this position is also fairly decent too. You can also do the same thing from here. The key thing that you're noticing is that, like, I think the problem with this position, at least right now, is it just feels a little close, right? So anytime that you scope in, it feels like you're guaranteed going to get hit by something. Like you said, Javelin, Kiriko, whatever. So based off of that, it's really good for Dynamite. It's really good for Bob. Just doesn't feel so good for your scoped in shots. So I want to see if you can find time or a position to where you can actually set your feet so that this doesn't
this silly little spot.
Right. So there you go. Right. We found it. I didn't even think of this. Right. I didn't think you could see through.
I didn't know it existed until I got javelined up there.
But you need to be looking for these positions. Is what I'm saying. Right.
Okay.
Unless you're playing into like Widow, where you're like, I'm going to play like, super flanker Ashe, do all sorts of funny stuff. Like you need to try and find time to set your feet at some point. Otherwise the character's pretty bad. Right. And even this feels a little close. Dynamite. Nice. That's good. It just feels so very easy for them to get even a little bit close to you. Nice shot. This feels a little better, right? Did you notice you're able to take 2 scope shots, right?
Yeah.
Nice. That feels even just a little further, right? So much better. Please. Thank you. Your hog is on his grind set. He's doing something there. There you go.
He's making moves.
Yeah. Still a little frantic here. And also it's very important that you do not need to be frantic right now. Why? Do you see what's happening?
Yeah, they're not going to do anything about me.
Why? What's happening elsewhere? Grind set. right? So now is your time for you to take a couple of shots right here. And you can even take a couple scope shots. I mean, obviously not with the Kitsune visor, but yeah. So it's not just the frantic, the bam, 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 bam that needs to change. You need to be actively looking for positions and timings with which you can kind of go mini turret mode, right? Even if it's just for 3, 2, 3, 4 shots. Does that make sense? Because your kill threat like spikes like easily 3 or 4 times higher than it is right now. Like it is so much harder for you to actually get quote unquote picks from what you're doing right now. Now that you have Bob, this makes sense.
I did.
To be honest with you,
I
I don't really blame you. I mean, what are you gonna do? You gonna die instead? Like, I don't know. His support deserves it.
Real. Should have been moored. I really wanted to cross here, but I was really concerned.
That's fine. Now, you know what you ought to do here, right? And I think you're about to do it.
Go bob them from behind, but like
you
knock
could
down the corridor.
You could. If you were to, like, let's say no Bob, what angle you peek here?
Left.
Yeah, because this ain't it, right? This is gonna be more frantic. But if you're here, this is where you can unironically take scope shots. Actually, like you can actually use your scope. Shockingly, right? Well, okay, you could also maybe get healed, but that's not gonna happen either. But okay.
Nope.
Don't do it. Oh.
I'm thinking about it.
Nice. It just feels a little close, you know? There you go. Now, if you got Bob here, I get it. But then you need to set up this Bob ASAP. Use it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Emperor Palpatine mode. There you go. There you go. No frantic. Set your feet, right? Set your feet. You earn setting your feet there. You earn setting your feet there. They're running away, so set your feet. Good. I believe. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, to be clear, this fight has felt very much so like you would have a hard time to actually set your feet. Now, as quickly as you can, though. Not here. Where could you rotate to if you had time?
High ground.
High ground?
Over
or
the tunnel.
even just here. Do you see this? It's a
True.
better sightline, right? You can actually, they won't expect it, so you could take a couple of scope shots. Like you have to be looking at this and being like, I feel so useless.
Oh
you know?
yeah, I definitely felt useless.
And I think
I felt useless ever since I couldn't take the high ground because that monkey jumped up.
Right. And I think even the fights prior to that, you feel useless because respectfully, you were useless because you were basically playing, I don't even know, like a worse version of Cassidy with like the unscoped stuff, right?
Yeah.
Because your positioning and the timing with which you were taking these positions wasn't really allowing you to ever set your feet. Now, I get it. You're not going to be able to set your feet permanently. You know, I'm getting spammed or I have to get close for Bob. But you need to be pursuing that more, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Pursue those setups more. Otherwise, the character just really, really struggles. I mean, what's funny is this is actually why, I don't know if you probably didn't pay much attention to Overwatch League last season, but there was a meta where they had Junker Queen, Brig, Lucio, Genji, Sojourn last year. And a lot of teams were trying Ashe. Some teams found success, some teams didn't find success, but the teams that found success found ways to pocket or position their Ashe on an off angle and like let her set her feet, at least for a little bit. But if the Ashe had to move and like kite or disengage or unscope fire, she was garbage compared to Sojourn. Like, so that should be, you know, kind of your mantra really is like, where can I set my feet? Even if it's just for a few brief moments.
Okay.
Because beyond Dynamite and Bob, you don't do a lot of damage unscoped. I know people are going to be out there like, actually, technically the DPS is, I don't give a rip. You know, everybody knows what I mean. Your actual kill threat, including reload especially, is just so much higher when you're actually scoped.
I don't know what the Reaper was doing.
I don't know either. He had a plan, and he executed on it. It was a terrible plan.
Yeah.
Minor thing. How long have you been playing Overwatch 2?
I've played it the whole time, you know, every once in a while I'll just get on. But like not the 6 hours a day thing for a while. Like
that's fresh. Yeah. That's fresh. Okay. Because this right here needs to be aimed for this right here. Dynamite and tank, no bueno. HP pool is way too high, right? I mean, 500 HP Reinhardt meets 600 HP Reinhardt, essentially, right? So you also get less. You also get less ult charge for shooting tanks. I'm not sure if you're aware of that one either. So much more important. Yeah, you do. So you can pump up your damage numbers, but it's not going to do anything. So Dynamite here, way more important. Even just to zone the Cassidy out, so then this guy's left by himself. Now, I think it hits him. No, it doesn't hit him. But yeah. Actually, if it had hit him, he would have died. Like he gets actually hit by your Symmetra. So,
True.
You know, again, hindsight coaching, it's the best strategy. So if alrighty. I could also see a world here where versus their composition, you pull a cheeky one and hold an angle like this. Maybe with pocket. Maybe something like even here. I think I like the angle that you're at, but okay.
I didn't have to be scared here. It's like I'm
nice
terrified
Dynamite.
angle.
Nice Dynamite. It just feels like it's hard for you to see anything, right? It feels very close. Yeah. Case in point.
Even going around back here would have been better than this.
Yeah, you know what? That's actually kind of a creative idea. Like you could absolutely go for like a dynamite or scope shot back here and then like coach gun back out. Like that would be worth trying. Your playstyle really is fascinating. Like it's funny, it's because you're actually pretty good at it. It's not a very good playstyle, but it's like the amount of unscoped to scoped is like I've never seen anything like this before in my life. Like really, truly.
Listen, it's a scary world.
Nah, trust me, I get it. Like you have probably cut down on your deaths by doing this, but not cut down in your lost games.
Real.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that like we talked about, you know, the mechanical habit, but I think, you know, reconsidering your position just based off of how hard it was for you to actually get an angle to do actual damage. That's the main takeaway from that one for me.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Like the Bastion was just free.
I mean, everybody was free, right? The Rhine
True.
shield wasn't free, but that's like the least important thing for you to be shooting at that point in time.
Yeah.
So,
I did some silly things here.
now, it's funny because even here, right? They don't know you're here. Why on earth are you unscoped? Why on earth
Well,
are
I
you
was in the process of scoping in, to be
I
fair.
see. Min-maxing.
But then,
Min-maxing.
yeah, exactly.
Got it. Yeah, so now... Okay. Oh, no. Right.
So I wanted a bob here.
Yeah, I understand.
But then, like, everyone died.
Yeah, I think this is okay. I think the big thing for me is that I think as quickly as you possibly can, I want you to retake this icon up here. Just so that you can, again, get a better angle to actually shoot with cover, right? And then from here, maybe it's easier for you to get the bob angle that you want, right?
Yeah.
Maybe this is where you bob, like right here, right? I think this fight's probably still lost regardless, but I think you being here is doing yourself no favors, essentially.
Yeah.
So, okay.
And then I like wanted to die, but
Yeah,
like they
unintentional
left
stagger.
me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got you.
They took a really long route to like try to cut me off.
Yeah, I see that. I honestly wouldn't be bothering myself with that. Like, respectfully, screw my Bastion. Because remember,
Screw the Bastion.
Screw the Bastion. Because remember, like, it's kind of like what we're talking about with the Overwatch 2 thing, right? Like, you're just not super effective at doing this. You are
Yeah.
super effective, especially with Bob, with getting out of here, right? You could help your Ryan because, hey, squishies, also Bob. Bob here, you guys win this fight.
Yeah.
Bob here, you guys win this fight. Whereas here,
Could be-
this Ryan gets nano, but even if this Ryan had just shielded, what would you do?
Bob him.
Right? But who's more effective than Bob? This big fat guy or these guys over here? Right?
True. I let
No.
my Ryan die.
No? So it's like, so you Bob here, and the angle of the Bob is awesome, but you let your Ryan die, and even here, it's like so much more kill potential on these squishies.
I got
I mean,
diffed.
it's stupid hero.
Real.
Good because it doesn't just hit, right?
I think it did just hit Ryan.
No way. I have faith in you. I have faith. Watch. See? See? It hits. It hits just right. It hits just right. Oh, that's okay. I mean, you had you anticipated it hitting more than Ryan, I assume.
Yeah.
Almost. Now here, pretty darn quick, right? You got to think, where can I rotate to where I can set my feet a little bit? So where do you want to go?
Like to the right of me,
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah,
Here?
like there. Yeah.
Or here?
Or
Maybe
like
if you,
there,
if you have
yeah.
the time. Yeah, 100%. No frantic clickety. There you go. Rotate a round shield. Like, right, create this angle. I mean, I have never seen anything like that in my life. It's funny because like it's like you don't do yourself very many favors. Is essentially what I'll put it. It's like you don't really look for times or positions to take angles where you can set your feet and even just hit a couple of shots. Which means you spend a lot of time shooting tanks or shooting shield, and you spend a lot of time unscoped because you are at a very high risk of death because of how you're positioned. So you have to stay unscoped. And so it's almost like you've kind of like either the playstyle developed the positioning or vice versa. I'm not really sure which, but we need to work at both. Because even in the first couple of fights, remember, when you did have the position to set your feet, you weren't. You were still very frantic, even when you were safe. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Now, honestly, let's write up these notes here. So, Ashe, check aim for positions, no pun intended, to set your feet, little bit of distance, angle, sight length, etc. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Work at the frantic, unscoped, when unnecessary. Have it. Because it's costing you kills. Do you have any questions?
Let me think. Let me put my brain to work.
Okay.
Let me see if it's going.
I have to check off some cobwebs.
Yeah. Do some dusting.
Mhm.
Let's see. I can't think of any. But I need to like move. I need to move. I need to not sit in the same angle. Because I know where I am.
You sit and then you move way too much. Right? You sit and you move in the wrong way. Whereas if you want to position or move on a better angle so that you don't have to move quite so much. You could be a little bit more static. Because like obviously if you're playing in a Sombra and Tracer, they're going to be chasing you around the map. But like whenever you can set your feet, you can just set your feet. Your character's really, really good at that. Okay. I would prefer if we didn't do another Ashe code, because I feel like it'd be very redundant. But
I have Widow.
Let's do some Widow. Now, surely you don't do the same thing with the Widow.
Now, you see, this game was a little weird. It was a little weird.
All right. How so?
It's you'll see. It's a little weird.
You're scaring me.
It's just a little strange. I got like an ego a little bit because I was like kind of hitting a lot of shots, but there was one person I could not hit a shot on, and it was the person that was killing me over and over and over again.
Okay.
And it was a McCree.
Oh gosh. Salsa.
Yeah.
Sal 355. That's a salsa. They know where my mind's at. Okay. Let's take a look. I was going to ask you what is Widowmaker good at, but I feel like that should be pretty self-explanatory. Also, Ernie Sanders.
We don't talk about Ernie Sanders. We hate Ernie Sanders here.
Oh no, is Ernie Sanders bad?
Ernie Sanders is bad.
Oh, no.
Ernie Sanders swaps the ball.
Hate Ernie Sanders.
We do.
Guy sucks.
He does.
Little cheeky, little close. I think this angle, good.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah. I do that a few times.
Also no grapple, so right?
Oh, not in time.
Not in time. You don't have your grapple, right? It's just play your range. Play your range. Because like this is the kind of stuff that you have to do in Widow and Lijiang Tower Control Center, right? Right? Because there's nothing else available. So you have to go for these cheeky one-shots, right? This is not Lijiang like a control center. This is Route 66. You have so many angles that you can play here, right? Abuse that.
Yeah.
Case in point, right?
I missed so much there.
That's okay. He pulled a juke on you.
He came back.
Rat. Got him. Oh no, Ernie Sanders is on the wrecking ball. Okay.
Yeah, I die a lot this game.
That's okay. You still got the kill. Infra, just to guarantee it. Nice. Lets you position wherever
Guarantee
you
it,
want
he
to.
says.
Oh, for sure, guaranteed. I like this angle a lot. This is really good now. You obviously like this angle was garbage earlier because they were here, but now that they've rotated away, this angle feels pretty garbage. This angle feels actually too close. This is the best position for you to be. Nice job.
Nice.
He wasn't even thinking about you.
Yeah.
So now you win easily.
Surely.
Surely. Good. Gonna mind left flank maybe if you have the time. Just, here, right? Just in case.
Mm-hmm.
Whoops, that is not who we want. Okay.
Continuing damage increase.
Now, one thing you can do here. I know that this is probably the best position for you to be. But if you want to get a little cheeky with it, they all know where you're at because you were just there. You could always do something like this here and save your grapple to grapple back across to here, okay? Because this is just a slightly different angle, and they're just not going to be quite ready for it. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, would it be a play to go on the ramp? Like the dirt ramp
Here?
by next spawn? Yeah.
Yes, it could be. Yes, as long as you have your grapple to reposition back to high. Yes.
Okay.
So this is like the I like pizza opinion of Widowmaker. It's the basic, it's simple, it's accurate, it speaks for 45-7% of the population, right? But you could get saucy with it. You could be like, actually think burritos are better than pizza, and that'd be like this super, super hot take, right? And I think sometimes it's worth kind of going for that. Just because if you're very predictable as Widow, unnecessarily, it's not necessary.
Me missing the shot cost us a game.
I don't really get that impression, actually, to be honest. I think you would have killed Cass. I think you would have killed May. I think you still would have had the 2 or 3 people still alive, to be honest with you.
Yeah?
Yeah, I don't think it cost you this game. Now, if that's the narrative you want to, so you can feel sorry for yourself, that works for me. This guy.
I know. That happened to that guy so much.
Sauced on.
I know. I was getting diffed by that guy. And the whole time, it did not make me feel better. It did not make me feel better that this guy, he was, coming to his other DPS's aid. He was like, don't leave my other DPS alone. And I was already upset at fucking, what's his name? Ernie Sanders.
Freaking Ernie, dude.
I was already mad at Ernie Sanders. Because this guy, when we swapped to defense, he
what? It goes through his chest. Okay, that's unfortunate.
I'm not sure. But this guy, when we swapped to defense, I was like, can you do something about the McCree? I was very nice about it. I was so nice about it. And then he said, oh, we're losing because we have a girl. I was mad at that guy. I was pissed.
Dude.
And I had 5 times his elims. 5.
Dude. What this guy's just coping. Freaking Ernie Sanders.
We hate Ernie Sanders.
Ernie Sanders sounds like the racist cousin of Bernie Sanders. The racist, misogynistic, ball OTP. Oh my gosh.
I could not hit the McCree.
Nice shot.
And then look, I was
what did
going
you
to shoot her in the
shoot?
toes. I was going for toes.
What did you even shoot? Where was her head? Oh, she was there.
Yeah.
Oh, you got scammed.
I was a millisecond from shooting her toes.
Yeah, okay, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. This sounds like such a cop-out, but I think you need to be aware of the Cassidy. You see,
I know.
You need a little bit more. Okay, the biggest thing that I have to say is that really just this attack run, and like I said, this seems like such a cop-out, but outside of some of the tiny little details that we've talked about, I think just a little bit more respect,
Yeah.
It's like going for this is this is what you do when you're smurfing. You know what I'm saying? Not when you're playing at the elo that you belong, right? I mean, even a top 500 Widow wouldn't go for this, right? Top 500 versus a top 500, Genji Widow. I mean, come on, or Cassidy Widow. It's just Widow's not going to win this, right? Widow's going to go here. Widow's going to take an angle here. Same thing here. If I hear footsteps here and I've just gotten a kill, it's just silly to sit here, right? Venomine, grapple away. If he peeks the angle, he loses. But you can also then rotate over here and safely take this angle here, right?
Yeah.
It's just silly, right? So it's not like, oh, he's just better than me. I mean, actually, not really. He's probably about as good as you are, but you're making things so easy for him by fighting when you're at a severe disadvantage over and over and over and over again, right? And that's just not smart Widowmaker play. That's not smart Widowmaker play.
I was trying to ego him.
Right, you're egoing, exactly. Like you pretended that, basically what egoing is this thing that I'm actually smurfing in your lobby. But you're not. So you shouldn't.
Couldn't hit that guy.
That's fine. Movement's good. Now, as soon as you see that they're not on Widow, I was gonna say or not on a dive hero. This is when you spam grapple. Nice. I mean, that was stupid of him, right?
Mm-hmm. He's trying to ego me.
Now he's trying to ego you because he does not know where you are right now, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And you definitely know where he is. So he's gonna re-peek here and he's gonna die for it, right? So now you're exactly. So you can see it's not a question of like, oh, he's better. Which one of you is going to throw less? And so far, you're winning that battle. By winning that battle, you're losing that battle.
yeah.
Let's be very clear what I mean by that, Nice.
I ego here too hard again.
Yeah, I mean, you nailed it. I mean, I don't really got much to say there, so... I mean, really, this is literally been. I mean, I don't know if this is just like a really spicy game for you or what, but you're literally shooting every fight that you lose, or every time that you die. Not every fight that you lose, because a couple of times the attack, I thought you played well, but your team died. Almost every fight that you die is just not even like, oh, you're just dumb as rocks, just dumb as rocks. Like it's not even really dumb. That's not really the right word to use because you know better. It's just like discipline, right? It's just a discipline.
Yeah, I got really. Ego. It's like the opposite of my Ashe gameplay from the last one.
It's classic girl gameplay according to Ernie Sanders. Girls are naturally, super aggressive and super ego oriented and super mechanically confident, right?
Yeah.
So you gotta bring in that girl ego, okay?
I want to point out that he had 2 elims at this point.
James Bond's lesser known cousin, Jim Bond, Ernie Bond.
Yeah.
207 or whatever whatever.
007.
Oh gosh, okay.
I couldn't believe it.
I think this is okay-ish. I think like if your team is stuffing this choke, it feels like pretty crappy for you, So like you have to kind of do some shenanigans here. So I get it. Just obviously like the second that they sniff past that choke, get out of there. Yeah, this is good. This is much better. Much better.
I saw that they swapped to Hanzo and I got scared.
Mm-hmm. Good sights. Good positioning. You could probably rotate here. Okay. Nice. Now.
I hear him.
Don't ego. Don't do it. I'm begging you. Please.
I said something in voice chat. That's not
enough. You got to Venomine. And you got to grapple away.
I don't remember. I know I didn't grapple away.
Or Venomine and grapple to like create a different angle on him, right?
I think I said like, there's a soldier coming over here. Don't let him do it to me. And then I hard scoped.
I mean, this is okay as long as your team's. Oh, this is okay. Ugh. Even that, like if your team like as soon as you see that your team go with you, right here, I see my Iliari, I'm not scoping. I'm walking forward and SMGing this guy, right? Why would I risk letting him hit a Helix and double headshot right before my Iliari can react? Just kill him. Just kill him.
Style points.
Right. The only reason you do something like this is if there's like a tracer spawn camping in, you're not gonna get any help, right? You have to one shot, right? Here, you don't need a one shot. In fact, that indirectly is what gives that. I love this because you win the duel but lose the war because of the same stupid mistake, right? It's the hubris, just a little bit. I mean, at this point, it's
I That's just how it goes.
At this point, saying I'm being repetitive is also repetitive. So I will say nothing. Pretty soon I'm just going to be communicating in like grunts and groans and just not say words at all.
You're going to have 2 buttons. You
Yes.
died because you egoed and you need the ego.
Right, that's it. I mean, this is fine. I don't know what better solution that you had there. You had to try and peek, you had to make a play here. Just didn't quite work out. Well, we have more time. So Widowmaker. Let's not ego in disadvantageous positions. I'm going to be very clear. I don't really have a problem if you ego in neutral duels, if you have a good reason to. If it's a 50-50 and you're like, I just think I'm better, go for it, because that will make you better, right? I just don't want to see you duel when you're at a disadvantage, because it's not just like, oh, if I keep doing it, then I will get better and then I'll be able to win those duels. Yes and no, because ultimately your SR is going to climb and then you're going to be in a higher rank. And what you've done is by repeatedly egoing, you might help your mechanics get better in a little bit, but you're going to build some really, really, really bad habits that are going to haunt you from now till Grandmaster, right?
Yeah.
So be smart. If it's a 50-50, take it. If you think you can win it, go for it. I have no problem with taking 50-50 duels. But anything more than 50-50, be smart. Be smart. Make sense?
Yeah.
It's crazy because that was mostly it. I think your positioning was mostly okay. I think maybe Venomine a tiny bit. Professional coach language there.
Only a little bit.
Yeah, like I think there's a couple of points where like, okay, you had downtime here, could have Venomine in that angle there, Venomine in that angle there. But I think like even that's kind of splitting hairs. I think for the most part, there's just some really, really, really stupid egos, and that was it. Ganks were good. Positioning for the most part was okay. Infosites were good. Any questions?
What do you think about Ernie Sanders? The man.
Well, let's watch one engage from Ernie Sanders.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's a good idea.
He is a man, so don't be too impressed. All right.
Okay. Yeah.
He has an advantage over you when it comes
Exactly.
to wrecking ball gameplay.
I think I'm actually a better wrecking ball than him, unironically.
I don't think that's true at
No.
all.
It is. I used to babysit for a top 500 ball player, and it rubbed off on me.
I don't think so.
It's true. It's true.
I don't know. I'm feeling pretty impressed right now. I don't know about you.
No. No. I play him all the time in pugs.
No. But you're not a man, so sorry.
Yeah, he's got the advantage in wrecking ball.
Yeah,
You're right. You're right.
Pretty well documented. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Well, I mean, I feel a little bit better about that. We have 10 more minutes if you have yet another code.
Let me see. You want to review my wrecking ball?
Oh my gosh. Do I want to jab myself in the
Wait.
poker?
Let me find it. No, it's great. It's great. A wrecking ball, it's like amazing. Top tier.
Is it like amazing? As in it holds
It is amazing. Is.
Okay. Sorry, your feminine language is throwing me for a loop. I couldn't quite get a handle on it.
I know. Doesn't that make you very confident about my wrecking ball gameplay? Surely.
Okay.
Let's see here. This one, I think. Yeah. We won the game. I want to point that out.
Okay.
Wait. Accidentally opened it instead of There we go. Okay. I alt F4'd and Overwatch didn't like it very much. Okay.
Okay. Let's take a look at your. Will Bernie Sanders be proud? Or Ernie Sanders, I guess. Not Bernie Sanders.
Yeah.
Classic mistake. All right. Let's see here. Grapple roll. Now they have Ana here, so I either want a big engage or I want a bait sleep. That's a pretty big engage. Even if you get slept here, I think you're okay. Now I think on this big of an engage, I think I want adaptive shields, especially if you're going to stop and shoot here. So adaptive shields. Nice job in the rollout. Go again. Another big engage, but you don't have that you should have slammed that one, I think. Even without adaptive shields, I think you slammed that. See this here?
I thought I didn't have it.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Ernie Sanders would have slammed that.
Third time works. Third time works out.
Ernie Sanders would have slammed it. That's all I'm saying.
Surely he would have.
Yeah, so a classic mistake there. Let's keep going here. All right. Pressure a little bit of point. I think pressure point. Get somebody to drop, then go.
Well, look at that.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ernie Sanders-ish, but again, I think adaptive shields first, because the problem with adaptive shielding late is if you're going to need the cooldown, the sooner you use it, the sooner you're going to get it back, right?
True.
But also, look at the number, 3, 4. You roll away, then you press your adaptive shields, it's now 3.
Oh,
you see that?
yeah.
So you lose 100 free HP.
It's done for.
Surely. I like the shoot. I like the shoot and the slam though. I think that's gonna make it harder for most honest to sleep you, and also get a little bit of extra damage for the one shot. Just not executed as well as Ernie Sanders.
Oh man, I need to practice more. I tried to knock him off.
That's fine. That's fine. Oh, okay. Grab Mega. Nice. He's gonna have sleep. Oh, maybe not. Okay, sure. Bonk. Killed your Genji's dash reset. Nice job. Roll through. Nice.
Oh yeah.
What is this gentleman doing? Okay, he
had a
wanted
plan.
it. I think it's an Ernie Sanders ult.
You see, they look down on my ball. They have never seen me play anything.
Yeah,
ever.
I was gonna say this is not bad. This is not bad. Ah! Oh, you egoed your shields. You egoed your shields. Okay.
I know.
Now, I want to see the mines here. You just gonna drop them on point like a beta?
No, I would never.
I think you will.
I might even just have them for a long time.
Oh, that would be even.
Oh no.
Oh, see that was even worse than dropping them on point. Dude, what? Actually, dropping on point would be unironically good here. I think this is. All right.
Oh no.
What do you get? Good. Oh. Again, adaptive shields, right? So here. As soon. Honestly, you know what? That one maybe not as much because it was just the soldier. But that is something to be aware of. Go for the Ana. Annoying.
It's okay. My team comes in clutch.
Good.
Oh wait, no, I just do it.
I love that moment. I really love that. Oh no, we missed the grapple.
Oh, we're gonna jump around on point. I was trying to do the thing where you jump on top of people. And I couldn't figure out how to do it. I had to do it here too.
Oh my gosh. Okay, well, let's just enjoy this in 0.25. Dun 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 dun. Times like this remind me when Wrecking Ball first came out, and I legit thought it was an April Fool's joke. I was like, wait, a hamster? This is real?
Hamster.
I had no idea. Huh.
I missed everyone.
It's actually remarkable how you managed to miss 1, 2, 3 people. You could not have aimed that better if you tried. I think if you tried to miss everybody, you would have messed up. bonk, bonk. It feels
That was
you
like
know
a
what it feels like?
pinball.
It feels like a 5-year-old at the bowling range, the bowling alley, like where they got the gates up, you know, and they like drop the ball, and
Real.
goes clam, 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 clam. You still get a spare, and yet somehow you got a 7-3 split with gates up, with a ball the size of like a small planet. How do you do that?
I don't know.
It's like it's impressive that you're this disastrous. Oh my days. That was a good adaptive shields, right? See that? Because you're gonna have to. It was either that or be 1 HP, and I'd rather you. And also, I guess if you really think about the micro too, is if I remember correctly, temporary HP feeds less ult charge too. So you already feed less ult charge as a tank, and I think the temporary HP feeds even less. So if you like want to like min max like feeding less ult charge,
I don't think the shields give them any.
I don't know actually, because I know they changed that all. I'm pretty sure all temporary HP gives some. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
I might be wrong, because I'm
I think
pretty
when
sure
Ball first came out, it was none.
it was none. It was definitely none. Yeah, but I think it's different now, because with Junker Queen it changed. I'm fairly certain. Because they were a shout, you know. And then I know Sigma. I'm pretty sure Sigma gives some now, and then obviously Sound Barrier is always given some. All right, come on, clutch this. I believe.
Oh yeah, big clutch.
I never doubted for a second. I definitely doubted. You suck.
Oh shit! Don't worry, I don't swap off all. I would never swap off all.
Okay. Well, okay. Actually, let me message the next session that we're running a little bit later. We have very, very important priorities here.
Real, it's very important. It's detrimental to my gameplay. Right? That's the right word, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the right word.
Nice. Look at me go.
I prefer not to. We've been doing that for the last 10 minutes. It's been agony. Okay.
Oh.
We're good to go.
Yeah. Good.
You ever heard of the word physics? It's like one of those complicated, like,
I didn't think I was going to go that
two
far.
syllables, right? Right, it's complicated. it's rough, yeah. Oh,
it's okay. It worked out.
Oh! Why are you shooting the
No,
Reinhardt? Why are you shooting the Reinhardt? Here, go right here.
Um.
Remember, the tank experience is
You
not
see the
dopamine.
plan?
It's not dopamine. It's forcing CDs. So you need to force CDs. I know you like the ticky ticky. Okay, tell me the plan.
Okay. Go in.
Yes.
Boop the Kiriko away.
Yes.
And then insta kill the Rhine.
Do you see how much damage you're doing with the Reinhardt here? You ever felt a fly sneeze?
Look, I forced a cooldown.
Oh my gosh, this guy. Oh. What are you doing? No, you did it again. You did it again. Okay, at least you got the slam. Okay, no, that's actually okay.
Yeah, it was good. I was surprised it worked out, but it worked out.
It's probably what your parents have to. Never mind. So really.
Look at that, all me.
Nah, all you.
Look at that.
I was gonna say,
tried to beat them
the
off.
parents think you're a failure joke is like kind of old and tired. It's rapidly approaching like boomer joke level now, and I have to be really sensitive to that because I'm like 29, so I'm not allowed to make boomer jokes anymore because I'm now approaching boomer. So I have to be very, very careful. So if I say, "Oh, it's kind of a failure," like parents thought, you know, and
Yeah,
and
it's like your mom jokes.
Yeah, exactly. So I need to stay hip with the kids.
Okay, there's a big plan coming up. Don't you worry.
Okay.
I think it's soon.
Oh, good. Slam on Ryan. That was a remarkable plan.
It was a ploy. Watch.
Oh, a ploy.
Yeah.
Ooh. Well, congrats. You now have the tank experience. Let's enjoy this. Slam. Freezy. Icy.
Uh-huh. Oh, I get
Sleepy.
The full tank experience next map. Don't you worry about that.
Chargy. And your Genji gets all the kills. Isn't that great? You did your job. You feel nothing at all, but at least you won the fight.
I'd do a little silly soon.
I mean, you're not the only one here. What is my man? What is he just gonna live back here? Is that like his new home?
Yeah. And meanwhile, look at this play.
But you know what? I wanted it to work so badly.
I did too.
If your grapple had been just a little bit better, I think it would have been okay.
I think I booped into the
door frame.
cupboard. Yeah.
Or the cupboard. Yeah. Oh my gosh, look at these. I mean, this is like atomic bomb level of damage. Like, it would just freaking go off, man. Please.
I know. One of them, please.
Hey, you know what? It zoned them, right?
Yeah, it's zoning alt. And I was hoping they were still in it.
And it did kill
they were still alive.
Right. And it worked. And it bought you time and it got the kill on the right at the same time. So there you go.
Yeah.
So I guess hindsight, obviously hindsight's the best side. So that was perfect. That was exactly the play that you needed to go. If you did not hit the cupboard, you lose this fight, I think. 100%. Cupboard is the real MVP. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to give you Wrecking Ball. Here's my Wrecking Ball advice. Wrecking Ball advice. Let's smiley face. Let's throw in a couple of these emotes and a check mark.
Yeah, the next map, I actually had to swap off ball because they made a death room.
Really? Guess what I just sent you? Wait, hang on. I'm sending. Look at all these sweet emojis I'm sending you.
Oh, let me see. Where's the better
face,
than
love? Okay, and then uninstall. There you go. I even put it in bold and italics, so you could really emphasize the point. Yeah.
Let me think. How would I do the thing? Is it like this? Like. I think it's like this. No.
The line through it. Oh yeah. Wait,
no. There's a big one. There's like a huge one. Like you can make it even bigger than like bold.
How do you do it?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. Oh wait. It might just be like. No, it's not that. It's something
it's
like
a slash command thing, right? No.
I mean, I think you can do it like that. Big. No. There's no slash big. What is it? I'm trying to remember.
Wait,
it might be a star. It might be a star.
I got it.
Let me copy this so I can do it.
It didn't work. It was worth a shot.
It's something. Oh. I'll find it and I'll send it to you.
Please
wait. I remembered it. No. Where is it? It's a space. It's a space. Something to do with a hashtag. There it is.
Wait. How did you do that?
Hashtag space.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Hey, retroactively applied it. It works. Look at that. That's so much cleaner.
Look at that. I
feel
know.
so much
it's
more
so
professional with my hatred. That's good. That's good. It was good. It's really good. All right.
Good.